Hey YouTubers, welcome to my review of Supergirl episode 14, Truth, Justice, and the American Way. We're about to get into a lot of spoilers, so if you haven't had a chance to watch the episode, pause my video, go and watch it, and then come on back and follow along. And if you don't mind listening about spoilers, then let's get into it. Here are my key points of interest of this week's episode. Number 1, the struggle is real. Kara and Alex, you know, they're chilling, and Alex really wants to tell Kara all about what happened on the battlefield between her and Kara's aunt Alora, because she killed her, and Kara right now currently believes that it's all Hank who did it, and it's really eating away at Alex, and she wants to, and she's almost about to at the beginning of the episode until she was interrupted by Non, who just showed up. Right? He just used his super abilities, bust in the window, boom, he's there. And he requests for Kara to come and attend the funeral for Laura and say the last rites. So it had a very funeral for a friend vibe here, and it was a pretty cool scene. So number 2, the Silver Banshee appears, which totally caught me. I did not expect this to happen, but Miss Grant hires a new assistant named Siobahn Smyth, and that's AKA the Silver Banshee, to fill the void of Kara's role as her personal assistant. And Siobhan is number 2, and Kara is now Siobhan is number 1, and Kara is now number 2. And it kind of, rubs Kara the wrong way because she's been trying to do the dual life and doing her best at it, but Miss Grant isn't having any of that because she wants to be on the top all the time and nothing delaying her. So right now we got Siobhan in the mix, and I'm really curious as to what they're going to do with the Silver Banshee storyline. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. I'm looking forward to seeing how they unveil that. So on to number 3. The Master Jailer is this week's bad dude, right? And he's pretty cool. He's from the Superman, Superboy kind of universe, Silver Age style, and he's kind of like Judge Dredd in this. He is he's the jury, the judge, the executioner, and he's just going around National City to find all the aliens that escaped from Fort Ross. And he's really cool. He has like sweet chains and his cyber guillotine to to behead the criminals. It's really cool. During the episode, we had a good confrontation between Supergirl and the Master Jailer. They had a really good fight scene, and the Jailer got away, obviously. And then throughout the rest of the episode, we had Alex and Hank working out the mystery of who the Jailer is. And eventually they figured it out, and they thought it was Detective Warren, but really it was actually Detective Carl Draper. And during the skirmish, during the big reveal, Alex obviously got shot. Detective Warren got shot and killed, and somehow he kidnapped Supergirl. I must have blinked because he just kidnapped her. It was it was so weird. I'm sorry, it was just super weird. And then we get to a little bit farther ahead of the episode. Alex figures out that they figure out the location of the Master Jailer. They break into the cabin, which is hiding the spaceship underneath of it. It was kind of corny. This little segment was kind of corny. So they go down, they raid it. Another battle ensues, and somehow Alex has a super gun that can shoot through the Earth's crust and make sunbeams hit directly at Supergirl, so she has power again. And then the Master Jailer got super choked out by Supergirl. So I don't know if he's dead. I hope he's not. He was a good villain, so hopefully he's just like paralyzed or chilling or just sleeping, whatever. So now on to number 4. We get a little bit of extra history about Miss Grant and her past of working for the gossip section of the Daily Planet. And she talks about some actor and like how he was like a up and coming actor or a really popular actor and had a very beautiful wife who was also an actress. And she wrote a puff piece about him, even though she knew that he was abusive towards his wife. And she was pressured into putting the puff piece out instead of the actual facts. and then it turns out that that actor murdered his wife, and this is something that troubles Miss Grant every day, and that's why she's very aggressive with the news. She wants to put out the real news, which is cool. I'm sitting there wondering who in the DC universe is this character that's living in Metropolis. Maybe he's not. Maybe he's not in Metropolis. They didn't really say it was a Metropolis villain or person or not. So it could have been Gotham. Like it could have been. But anyways, on to number 5. Maxwell Lord gets released, which was kind of like the overall arcing of the story of like, hey, Supergirl, don't be so not Superman, right? Like that was kind of it. So eventually they're like, yeah, let's release him, and they kind of threaten him too. They're just like, yo, don't say anything about Kara being Supergirl, and if you do, we have this giant dossier of everything that you have done bad, and we will release it to the world, and you will rot. And he was cool with it. He's like, yeah, I won't do anything. But we all know Maxwell Lord will do something. It's in his nature. So I look forward to seeing what he's going to do from behind the scenes. Kind of maybe a little bit more shadowy Lex Luthor type of guy, and get other people to do his bidding, and just like become a politician or something. We'll see. Um, and on to number 6. We ended the episode with Myriad. At least that's how I'm pronouncing it. So Supergirl, or Supergirl goes down to the hologram of her mother, and asks her about Project Myriad, and the hologram goes bonkers. And it's like, yo, this person cannot access this information. She's not allowed to know anything about it. And it's like threatening Supergirl that if you keep prodding, we are going to just shut down. So Hank's like, yo, let's turn it off. It's kind of funny. He's just like shutting down the studio. Pew! And then they're both like, hey, what's up with Myriad? We don't know. So right now it's kind of like, what is Myriad? So I'm leaving that to you guys. Leave a comment below. Tell me what you guys think. What is Myriad? Because I don't know. I haven't really followed the Supergirl comics much, so I don't know if this is actually a storyline from Supergirl or Superman. So if you guys, just leave your answer, comment below about what you think Myriad is, and even throw something down of what you think the Banshee storyline is going to be like too. That'd be really cool to see what you guys are thinking. So that's the end of episode 14, my review, or my take, my key points of interest. So on that note, things to start looking forward to that I'm going to be working on. I'm going to be doing, well, things to look forward to for Supergirl especially. We have the Flash crossovers coming in 4 episodes. I believe it's going to be episode 18. They just announced on one of their Twitters was like, hey, we just finished wrapping, and that was on February 22nd. So it's wrapped and it's ready to. It's probably be in the can soon. So we've got that to look forward to. And as for myself, I'm going to be working on the Flash episode Killer Shark one, because I'm really into the Flash too. So I'm going to be working on a video for that one, and then I'll probably be doing an Arrow video and a Legends of Tomorrow video also. They'll be coming, so hopefully if you're digging what I'm doing, watch, hit the subscribe button, and you'll be able to know when my next video is coming out. And I'm hoping these get a little bit better over time. Right now I'm figuring it out as I go, guys. So thanks for watching, and follow me and all that jazz, and help me along. Thanks, guys. Have fun watching the shows. Peace.